All right, welcome to session 7. We have basically looked at schedules last week, including finishing off our project schedule. This is the timetable that's up on Moodle. I just got that from the first grid about before you start. I'm just looking at that to work out where we are. So, yeah, we're just running a little behind. There's nothing unusual. This happens every semester, but we'll catch up in the end. But where I want to try and save time where I can. There has been an additional schedule, I think, added this time around, an additional task. So, if I sort of do that, then it'll be we're running out of time. So I'd like you to look at that on your own. Yeah, so there's a few of them in here. Where are we? Looking at the wrong thing. Exercise here. Here. So yeah, here's this creating schedules for architectural projects, and then creating material takeoff. So if we have a look at the grid, here, which is under schedules. Yeah. All right, so we've got creating schedules for architectural projects. We normally don't do this particular one, but it's been added in. So I've got that open, I think, somewhere. Maybe I haven't. We'll just open it now. This is practice 2D. And they're very straightforward, and I don't know if anyone has tried it, but it's worth having a go at it. I think it's important to know some things are there. I mean, especially the things like knowing how to merge, to adding a row and merging to create like an overall heading, for example, for a door size here. Height and width obviously make the door size. All right. So if you want to do things like that, they're more presentational. How you can add like project parameters into it. It's good to know. So I highly recommend you doing this at some stage. Even if you're not going to do it now, download the information at least so you've got it for down the track. If you have to do schedules, or you go, I'll run this exercise and then I know all about it. It's just unfortunately this is a big topic and very little time allowed to cover it all. So I want to sort of let you do some self-learning, I suppose, from this at some stage. I just wanted to point out what it covers. So this point, it's going to go through appearance. And setting that up, whether it's doing centering it or whatever there. Yeah, and this is the bit that you add parameters, project parameters, just like file name or whatever you want to add to it. And bringing in images, and some images are supplied on the Moodle, so download them as well into a schedule such as this. All right, so that's that one. I'll leave that with you. I want to do this other one here called creating complex schedules for architectural projects. So I suppose if that's creating complex schedules, that must be creating simple schedules. So let's go with the practice exercise 2G, and that requires that you open up the Mall Edition M. All right, so this is what we're going to be referring to in the book is page 2-66. I have the current 2016 book here, so I'll turn to that page so in case I need to refer to it. All right, 2-66. Sorry, not 16. All right. Oh, good. So that's 2G. In fact, it's good. All right. So basically, what we're going to do here is a material takeoff, and especially of a brick wall. Yeah, of all the brick walls in this project. So let's just open up the project. Go to D drive for me. Advanced or Revit Advanced, 2016 semester 2. We're looking at the schedules, and we've got a file called Mall Edition M. Mall Edition, where is it? AM. Mall Edition. It must be this one here. well, this is called AM in here, but in the book it says model edition M. I assume it's the same thing. Got another supporting file for this. I'm just going to switch to that, which you haven't got. So just bear with me for a tick. All right, so down here, all right, schedules. All right, we've got all the files there, and got this file here, Austral Bricks site. I'd like you to get your browser up and type that in as well at some stage. And go to that site. We'll just keep it aside for now. Okay, so australbricks.com.au /SA/bricks/Hallett. Right, so basically what we're going to do is do a schedule of all the bricks, and then basically how many bricks we've got, and do some sort of calculation parameter to work out what it's going to cost us. The book basically refers to a price it's actually, I think it's $4 or something per, what is it? $1.40, okay, something really cheap. I think it's dearer. Oh, $1.40, that is, yeah. But this book is got a weird price. Also, it looks like the bricks, the bricks in America must be smaller. A lot smaller than ours. Yeah, no, but I mean they're smaller anyway, because per thousand it says 60, I think, whereas for us it's 48 something. All right, so we're going to plug in our. That's why we've got this site up. Plug in our information into it. So it's probably that. People can do that. So just go on here, Control V, and do some investigation. All right, so click to what is it? Hallett Brick. Here we go. This is it. And oh, okay. Well, that's something else. All right, so this is what it costs per thousand. Yeah, per thousand, including GST. All right. So the aim of the game is to work out how many bricks there are in a square meter. How many bricks are there in a square meter? So we're going to plug that in, because we're going to get an area of our wall. Sorry, 48.5, and that came from somewhere in here. Technical data sheet. Yep. So here we go. Yeah. So it is the red one we want. This top one. Yeah. So there gives you the length. Height is 76. Yep. And we don't need any of that. Okay. Average weight per unit, 3 kilograms. That's pretty heavy, isn't it? Wow. See some bricklayers carrying all these bricks, eh? $48 times 3. Yeah. Pretty heavy, isn't it? Yeah. So, but there are 400 in the pallet. Is that what you're saying? Yeah. So extra stuff, information here. Any more information? It's got this initial rate of absorption thing. Doesn't say. Oh, well, it says, what is it, kilograms per square meter minimum? But it hasn't got any information on it. Obviously, they don't. What do you mean? Yeah, it should have an initial rate of absorption. From what I understand what that is, I don't know, have you done anything about this yourself? From what I understand, what an initial rate of absorption is like if it's a hot day and you're laying with bricks, and so you stick them on the mortar and go suck the mortar juice out of it, and so you'll find sometimes that they wet them so that they don't. Yeah, here probably. Yeah. So I think that's what it's talking about. Yeah, interesting stuff. Yeah. I think all those little. I mean, when I did my drafting course, we used to do some hands-on stuff like bricklaying and just two or three nights sort of thing, sessions. A bit about plumbing, and you go different places for that. I mean, I was doing the course at Gilles Plains then, got in Marston for bricklaying, and went to Regency for plumbing, and so you travel around, and I found that very, very useful and helpful, and something I've taken with me for a lifetime, really. I mean, I've never really worked on a site since, So, and not that was the site; it was just a little wall down on the ground, So, I think all those things are helpful, and we're right now setting up the associate degrees in civil structural engineering, for example, and everyone has to do that sort of stuff, including framing, electrical work. They will do that 3 weeks of each sort of thing as one of the subjects. Concreting, the whole lot, everything about building construction. Yeah. So I think that is what will be the big difference between uni, for example, and here. Well, that's one of the subjects anyway. Plus all the drafting subjects. Yeah. Anyway, that's digressing. Anyhow, all right. So basically, what we want to do is this. I don't want to. I mean, it's quite simple. I think I'm using the same numbers as here. If I go back, where is it? Bricks, we said 14, 16. Yeah. So basically, the cost of a single brick, we have to work out what that is, and I'm using to all the significant decimal points there. Yeah, so 48.5, as we said, is per square meter. So the cost per square meter will be that price there. So we're going to just keep this aside and just use it when we need to. I think in here they're putting in something like $4 per square meter or something. It's a bit small, but coming or something like that. Yeah. They're buying the whole factory. All right, so all right, so let's have a look. All right, so then I'll just flash up the now. Where is it? What's this? Complex is what we want. What's this one here? Let's get rid of some stuff we don't need. Don't need that. And this one here is, we don't need that. Good. Okay. All right, so this is it. Basically, we opened up that file, and we're going to go to schedules, and we're going to do a material takeoff one. All right, so this recommends you go to the view tab. I'm just going to go right click. So in the new material takeoff, this is the list. Well, we're going to do architectural, and then yeah, we're going to select the walls. All right, let's do it. Okay, so let's go into here. Right click, go material takeoff. So we've done the schedules and quantities up until now. Graphical column we never did. It's more structural steel thing. Material takeoff is next. Sheet list you've done in intermediate. New node block you've never done. New review list I don't think we've ever done. So yeah, there's a couple there we've never done, but new material takeoff, architecture, okay, architecture. And we're going to do a material takeoff of all the walls. So we're just going to go down. Mine's on listing architecture, which is good. Just quicker to get through the list. All right, what are we going to call it again? New name with brick material takeoff. Okay, so we selected walls, and it says wall material takeoff, and we're changing it to brick. Okay, why are we doing that, do you think? Brick material takeoff. All right, we're doing that to make more sense because we're only really counting the bricks. There's probably other walls there, plasterboard, block wall, whatever other. No. Well, no, I mean, as far as walls go, it is, I think it's just more talking about, what type of brick or where it's concrete. The main material, not necessarily the mortar and the hooks and the ties and yeah, exactly. Yes, that's it. Oh yeah, I mean, I don't know what's in this building here. I mean, this feeble wall, there's all sorts of different materials that you can count, obviously. with this system. Oh yeah, but I mean they're all potentially part of a wall Yeah, exactly. So of a material. I mean, yeah. Yeah, it's about using. I mean, at the end of the day, all it's doing is just using the area um, data of a wall, and from that, if we know how many bricks there are per square meter, then we can work out how many bricks we need. So if it was, for example, plasterboard, how much square meters do we have a plasterboard, and what does a plasterboard cost us per square meter? I know there's wastage in all of them. No, there's no optimization here. There's no optimization. Okay, forget it. Okay, when we get to parts, which is the bridge between Revit and Navisworks, sort of happens in that period. We will show you how to break down the wall into parts, what we call Revit parts, and divide it up. And you can actually optimize it that way if you want yourself manually and work out how many sheets you want. But for this exercise, all right, we're saying it's 48.5 bricks per square meter, and you must say, okay, well, that's order exactly 12,251 bricks. That's what I need. Obviously, you're going to run out, so you know. Yeah, well, you're going to get that's right. You're going to get that anyway. But supposedly, yeah, that's right. So there is a percentage of wastage as normally should be allowed in every traded project. Yeah. So I don't know the figure, but I'm sure there's a lot of data around that. You say 5% might be a way. For bricks or something. Yeah, right. Yeah. For other things, it'll be that's right. It'll be less or more. And yeah. Right, so we're not into that in here, but you can add a few for good measure. So there could be, for example, in your calculation where you work out the bricks you want, you might expand that formula and add 5%. So multiply by 1.05 on top of what the figure is. So that's something that can be included. We're just giving you the tools here. That's all. Yeah. So okay, that. And what we're going to go and put in there is basically a good thing. This is structured. Everything's under sort of material, so it's easy to find it. So we're going to go down to material area. And what do we want? Of course, we want the name, and then we want the area. But yeah, as I said, with these things, you can put them in the order, or you can move them afterwards. I prefer them in the order because I can bother moving them afterwards. This is only a few of them. Yeah. Manufacturer and material cost. Material cost. Here we go. Material cost. What does that mean? All right. So that's what I'm putting in. Okay. So we're going to click calculate value and set the following parameters as shown below in this dialog box here. Now it says here. The name will be, or that's what we're going to call it. So let's go into the calculated value. I think it said, yeah, calculated value. Yeah, click that, and these are the bits that we're going to fill in. And just for the viewers at home, but they should be able to download it anyway. We're looking at this here. So this is what it's talking about. We've got to type that in. Total cost per square meter. And we're putting in a formula of, here's the formula here. Just make it bigger actually. That's the formula we're putting in. All right, so let's just have a look at that. I can't because I'm not in, can't highlight it. But material, okay, so we're going with the area divided by 1 because basically it's area multiplied by material cost. And what are we going to get here? We're going to get, so this is an area, and multiplying by, and then multiplying by the cost per whatever the brick is, right? But then it says that we should call that total cost per square meter, and I think that's wrong. I think it's just the total cost. That's what it's going to cost me to, I've got like, say I've got 5 square meters or 10 square meters, around numbers, all right? And it's, $5 per square meter, then that's going to cost me $50. It's not going to cost me $50 per square meter, is it? So I think that heading is wrong. So let's just correct that, all right? So let's not call it total cost because it's going to confuse us, I think. Let's go total cost. Forget about the per square meter. All right, so let's call it total cost. All right, that's it. All right, it's a formula, and the formula is this, and there is a little footnote somewhere about the formula, but where was it? On the side, oh yeah, it's over there, yeah. Well, so not exactly a footnote, then it's a side note, yeah. Here we go, yeah. Area and cost are two different types, therefore, that's not it. Where is it? Oh yeah, here. You can click browse to select from the list, yeah. Okay. Yeah, that's just for me spelling, but anyway, I'll put it in. What it does, it doesn't put in later on it puts a square meter symbol in there, but that just goes in by itself. Anyway, we'll just do it. All right, so we're just going to put in the brackets, hit that, go with material area. There is something about putting a space between, so put a space there between the slash and one, and that, and then we'll put in multiplied space multiplication, and I'll just put spaces usually, and then just hit the material. What is it? Material cost we've on there, so it's a cost of each brick, I suppose. And yeah, let's see what happens here. Okay, that. So if I go into the calculator, if I go into how do I get in there? Oh no, sorry. If I highlight the total cost and click edit, and if I click here, oh yeah, here, that's where. See how it's added in the square meter symbol there? I mean, you can't see it from the screen probably, but you should be able to see it on yours. So it's just, we'll never put in m squared there, but you put it in, all right? So I'm going to show you that. All right, brilliant. Okay, so what's the next thing? Create another calculated value using the following parameters. There are 7 standard bricks in a square foot, he says. Well, that's what they're doing. It's per square foot, not per square meter there. So don't worry about that. So basically what we're going to do there is total units of bricks. So if I come over here, all right, stop. This is going really fast here. Let's go down a bit here. All right, so it says there are 7 standard bricks in a square foot. Don't worry about that. So what we're going to put in is total units of brick, common number, yes, material, the area again divided by, yeah, so this one here is total units of brick. So basically it's the area multiplied by 48.5. All right, so that's what we're going to put there. That's the formula there. All right. I got parameter. So total units. Brick. Oh, so we've done that. What is it though? Is it a? What have we done? Oh, sorry, I've done the wrong thing. Sorry, I didn't have any parameter. What's going on? Calculate a value. What are you doing, Andreas? Actually, I tend to do that every time, I reckon. Yeah, I know. Yeah, 48.5. Yeah. Just change the 60 to substitute the 60 for 48.5. Yeah. All right. So total units of brick. Okay, what are we doing? It's a formula. Yes, it's brackets, and then hit that, and we're going for that area thing again. Oops. And space these, and we want number 1, space number 1. Oh, where'd that come up? Space multiplication again, space. I'll just put spaces just for measure 48.5. All right, so that's it. And okay, that inconsistent units. What have I done? Oh, maybe I shouldn't put space there. What's that mean? Oh yeah, sorry, I put multiplication. Idiot. All right, idiot for the first time tonight. That should work though. Yeah, that worked. All right, so what have we done there? Total units of brick. So interesting, as we discussed before, we're saying we want this many bricks, but you can either add 5% on that if you wanted to add wastage, or you can do another bracket here and multiply the whole thing by 1.05 if you want to add that wastage. Yeah, put another bracket at the front and another one at the back and multiplication, yeah. We won't do it, but anyway, that's where you could do it. Should work. All right, so that's it. Good. All right, so moving along, we're going to now filter things out because actually what we'll do is actually okay that now rather than do what it says to do next and go here. And this is what we get. All right, so we get, I can't make this bigger on the screen unfortunately, but you have it in front of you. So here it's interesting, as we were talking about before, what bricks are there, what types of wall are there in this project? Well, there you go. We're doing walls, and we've got concrete cast in place, masonry stone, metal stud. We got wood sheathing, so we've got plywood walls in this. This building's got everything. Don't worry about the air barrier and all that sort of stuff, but masonry stone again. What else is there? Yeah, so somewhere in here there's bricks, masonry, concrete. They've got concrete masonry. Yeah, right. We've got gypsum, which is plasterboard we were talking about before. Wood sheathing. Okay, so there's a lot of, yeah, I don't even know where the bricks are anyway. Stop now. Oh, masonry. I was looking for beef or brick. Okay. And it's interesting what it's got here is under cost. It's got $4, right? $4 for what, per brick? I think that's too expensive, isn't it? Because I think ours is cheaper. What's ours? Per brick. Right? $1.41? Yeah, yeah. Very expensive to build a house in America. Yeah. Okay. All right. So yeah, I just wanted to do that before we go next, so that way you understand what we're doing next and why we called it, where we're going to filter it. So yeah, now click the filter button here, which is the thing that's doing next, and go filter by material name, I would say. Yes, makes sense. Equals, and there should be, you should be able to get it from here, masonry brick. Yeah, masonry brick. So now if we okay that, we're only getting the bricks. Yay! There's so many before. Yeah. So we're already getting a total cost here based on this $4 business here. But yeah, that's we can fix that. All right. Yeah. Look, I think at this stage we should just put in the right price in there because we're not going to be. It's going to be wrong. So we can actually change it here, or I suppose we could go on the wall and input it in the cost in the layer. Be interesting to see, eh? Where does this material cost live if we were to look for it? Who knows? Well, let me have a look. I'm just guessing. Okay, so if I highlight that there, I think I can get it this way. So where is my plan? I don't know what the plan is. Site. Does any of this make top of demolition existing? I don't even know what plan it opened up in. None of them make any sense to me. Like, what's to open this? I mean, this is an interesting exercise. Someone picks this up. Where's my floor plan? Top of slab? None. Unless you go through the whole lot, like, it doesn't make sense. Maybe it's that one. Probably is this one. It doesn't matter. Let's see. is this a wall of some sort? Anyway, it doesn't matter what it is. If I go, oh, it's a wall sweep. Doesn't matter. It's got to be a wall. Here's a wall. If I go edit type, okay. So where does this price go? So if I go to structure, for example, metal stud layer, right here, appearance, not there, identity, manufacturer, there you go, cost. It's not the same wall because I can't find it, but that's where the number 4 will be. I wanted to find that wall, so how do I find the wall? What was it? Masonry brick. I've got to find it. Let me just close this. This is annoying. Okay. It's a bit annoying because it shouldn't come to that. Control copy, Control V. I'm just going to open up another one of these. Upgrade the model. All right. Actually, I didn't take note where it came in. Maybe, yeah. Just see. Why does it take so long? Come on, you can do this. 69%. Come on. All right, let's see. Solve the mystery. Oh, it's a top of slab. I went down. It went up here. Okay. Oh well, there you go. So can we see any bricks around here somewhere? Anything that looks like a brick? Maybe this one. No, stacked wall. All right, so we can't see any bricks there. But if you go to 3D view, maybe I should have done that. They look like bricks, don't they? Okay, so if I go there, it is that one. It's exterior stacked wall. Edit type. Oh, go in here. Okay, this is a bit unusual. We haven't done stacked walls yet. We should be doing it this week, but maybe next week after next. So it's a brick or metal stud, it says here. Okay, so brick or metal stud is what it is. Exterior brick or metal stud. That's the name. Now, this is a bit unusual. You don't know much about these guys here. So I have to close that and go here. Exterior brick. Maybe this one here. Was it that one? This one, exterior brick, metal stud. If I go in that one, it's not a stacked wall, so that's what it is. Here, structure. Okay, the main structure is what? Well, whatever that is. It's a metal stud, so I don't want that. I want the brick part of that, which is here. It's a brick veneer, top one. Click that, go to the material, go to identity. There's your cost. Bingo. $4. Found it. All right, digging in. All right, and here for us, for example, if we're coding this now, right, here's a good example of how you can make your model into BIM. You can copy that. This is what you would do. This is what you should do as a good Revit modeler. If I can find it. Not that I'm good, but I'm just saying. Go here where it says URL. All right, and paste that URL in there. Yeah, and then you go to your calculation to most people, and you put in here that number. All right, instead of that, Control V. All right. Anything else? Manufacturer, Hallett. Right. You doing that? You actually putting all that stuff in there? Yeah. Where you getting the images? Okay, good. That's really good to know because that's what it's about. So with Hallett bricks, the model will be, for example, Control X. The model is that one. All right, so that's filling all that in. Keynote, whatever. Remember Keynote, Mark, whatever. All right, so brick. What's this? Unassigned. Okay, ceramic, concrete. So that's a class. Masonry. All right, that should be assigned. Rendering appearance and not upgraded. Keywords, whatever. All right, so we did a bit of BIMing there. Put information in there. So okay that. All right, so I'm going to okay that and okay that because I'm upgrading that wall now, and I'm going to go okay. I'm going to go to my schedule, which is material. Hey, oh, what did I do this in? I did it in the copy. Now that was a bit bit silly of me to do that. I'm working on the copy one, so I haven't got the schedule there. But in theory, that would have upgraded it. So if I I'll just quickly what I wanted at because I've got the thing. All right. Anyway, yours should be upgraded already. I'm just going to go into the other one and just upgrade the price only. So where's my? Oh, sorry, just close that. This is the copy. Yes, copy. This one is not the copy, and this one has got the brick takeoff here. All right. So yeah, as I said before, I'm just going to do only one change now in here. And it is in the whatever it is. All right, so I'm just going to go to wall. It's a door, a wall, and it is the exterior brick that I changed before. Just going to go and just change that one parameter. I want to go and put it. I'm not putting everything else in. I just want to change that to the cost, which was that there. Minus the dollar sign. Control V. All right. Okay, that and okay that. Okay that. Okay. Do the second time around. Brick takeoff. $1.42. All right. So it's been updated there. So I could have easily have done it here. Then you have to look for the wall, but I just wanted to do it that way just to see. All right, so because you've done all these other things before with schedules, you know that you can, go in here and align things to the right, and you can go in here, for example, and do that one to the right. And what else can we do in here? We can go into the material cost. I'm not following through here now. It's probably telling me to do that eventually, but I'm just going through and formatting appearance, material cost, and you can go to field format. So if you highlight the material cost in here under formatting, material cost, field format, you can take that little tick off where it says we use project settings. Take that off, and you can make it to decimal points already is. It's a currency already, and unit symbol. You can put in a dollar sign in front of it if you want. All right, you can change the number of decimal points if you really want to. Okay, so we can that. So that looks like it's a dollar thing. Material cost, again, this one here is the same. This one here is like, I can't make this any bigger, but it says 25.327129. That 17.88 square meters is going to cost me $25. Is that right? $25? 17 square meters. How much is it per square meter? Oh, that's just per square meter, is it? That can't be right, can it? Maybe that is per square meter. What do we put in here? No, hang on. No, this is the wrong price. It's this other price we want, I think, because per square meter, that's per brick. We'll put the wrong price in there. Per square, it's this one here we want. Sorry, guys. But you know, how hard is it? I can just change it here now. Control V. 68.71. Sorry, that didn't make sense. Yeah. Yeah. Anyway, the thing is, we've now seen it done both ways. Now we put the first price in the wall family. Now we put it in the schedule, and we just did it once. Updated everything. So. This one here? Yeah. Well, sorry, over here. Yeah, we'll do that. Of course, yeah. You probably round it up to the nearest brick or something. There's an option there, so we'll have a look at that. But yeah, this total cost, again, we're going to fix this up. So you go, unfortunately, I don't know how to do it from here. You're going to have to go into edit formatting and go to total cost, and again go to field format, take off the tick. That should allow us to, hold on, whoa, oh, this is general. Okay, change it to currency. How'd that happen? Is that currency? That's how much that's the total cost of that wall, isn't it? Yeah, sure. All right, so now here you might round it up to the 0 decimal points, or you could make it 2 decimal points. Probably make it 2. It's currency. And you can do also, while you're there, you can do also digit grouping. If you want to put a comma at every 1,000, digit grouping. Okay. Oh, and of course I didn't align it to the right, but I can do that from here. All right, so that puts a comma there. Yeah, this one here, interesting that that will be units of bricks. This one here, 20 units of brick. We need field formatting. Now what is it? It is fixed. Fixed. So that's 0 decimal points. You can run it to the nearest 10 even, yeah, what's custom? Oh yeah, round to rounding increment 1. What does that mean? To the nearest 1? No, that's not decimal points. Is that right? Okay, did you try that? Yeah. No. So that's A67, right? If I don't do that, he rounds it down. Yeah, I was thinking he might round it up. Yeah, I know, but it's bricks, so yeah, it's rounding it. It's normal rounding. It's not thinking. I mean, if I want 867.4 bricks, well, I can't. If I get 867, then I'm missing the 0.4. I need to get 868, so I can cut it down. So that's what I'm thinking. But anyway, we're going to have some wastage. Yeah, that's right. Overall, you might. That's right. Utilize. Yeah, exactly. You're right. Yeah, okay. So anyway, in reality, I suppose it would have been good enough for us to just go there and. Hey, wrong one. Which one is it? Units of break, yeah. What? Take that off. Where did it go back? Fixed. Yeah, that should be the same. And you can also again use digit grouping. And again, I stuffed up. Everything's got to be to the right. I should have just done the whole thing to the right. We're done with it. All right. And you can muck around with the columns. Of course, you can go in here, if I can get in there. I'll highlight the whole thing, but I could. You can make them bold. You can change the, the font, whatever. Anyway, that's just getting down to nitty gritty there. Manufacturer, whatever. Oh, manufacturer, you could put in, Hallett, just whatever, Austro Hallett, is it? Austro Hallett bricks or something. Austro. Did I spell it wrong? Oh yeah, it's all right. Yeah, it's not that. Let me just cut and paste. Anything else? I'm hybrid. I love pasting. Even so, I know I've got it right. So that does that for all of them. Yeah, that's really good. All right. So the thing here is, we didn't do the previous one, but what can you do here? Ashen brick. This area, eh? Get rid of the what? Oh yeah, we haven't gone that far, have we? Yeah, blank line, we don't want that. Get rid of that. Okay, that. You can go in here and do the usual shading if you want. Make it all pretty. These can be bold. The font, you can change the font, you can make it whatever. Right, but in here, where is it now? Why is it not letting me? Let's resize. Why doesn't it not let me insert a row there? It doesn't let me insert a row there in this schedule for some reason. Don't know why. Am I doing it wrong? See? Oh, what happened there? Came alive all of a sudden. So where am I? I don't even know where I am, but it's just insert a row and see what it does. It's just, I thought it was there. I don't want one there. Here, so I just go into the material name. Oh no, it again, it doesn't let me do it there. I suppose insert row below. Yeah, it probably wants me to do it this way. Yeah, you could move C. Can we do that? We have to do it through here. If you want to move the field, you have to go into here and move, for example, manufacturer up. And you can highlight those two and merge them, for example. Merge. Anyway, I've got shading to none. I don't know, white. So, for example, here, I'm just trying to. Let's see, I need. What's happened to this? Why is that? Because I must have adjusted something and this didn't really work. But you could say break type, for example. This is just because we didn't do the previous one. If you want to do a bit of grouping of the cells, and all these could be like, if you highlight, highlight. It's a bit tricky to highlight those, but merge these. You might want to bring this back, and these three here might be what's it called? Break cost or something. I don't know. Nothing. It's not realistic grouping, but and obviously this is not a number of bricks. But I just thought I'd do a bit of that just to show you. And so if we go now, if we put it on, I suppose I better follow a bit of this. I just went off. Okay. So let's have a look what we've done so far and what we missed out, and I'll come back to putting it on the sheet. All right, so let's go here. All right, so what have we not covered? Material name. Oh yeah, there's a few things. Material name. Oh yeah, this bit here, the sorting, the footer bit, and all that sort of stuff. Yeah, so I'll talk about that. Yeah, this left justification, whatever, we did it differently here. Yeah, all right. Appearance, text, modify material takeoff schedule. Again, putting numbers in there. Currency, we've done all that. Oh yeah, it tells you there. Select total number of bricks field. What else to do there? Default settings. Yeah, we've done all that. Okay. Test the material takeoff schedule. Open that and put it in. Okay. So, what's the thing we didn't do up here was sorting. Let's sort the sorting out. All right. All right. So in the sorting here. Okay, sort by, what are we sorting again? By name equals masonry brick. Okay, well, but we've done, hang on. Why are we doing that? That's a filter. Material name. Yeah, this is it, ascending material name. What we're talking about. Material name. Name, this one. All right, so I mean, why are we doing that? I think it doesn't make sense now because I've already done the filter. Why would I want to sort it by name? It's already sorted by name. Is this going to make any difference to us? And there's a footer or something? Is this even going to make any difference? Okay, let's go okay. And what's the other thing? I think it didn't tell us to choose something, but anyway, I'll leave it as it is for now. And go okay. So what is this? What has all that done? It's putting a total here of yeah, it's putting here bricks. 11. It's 11 bricks. Is that right? That can't be right. No, it's 11. There's 11 types of walls, basically, isn't it? If I count all that, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. There's 11 bits of wall. Wow, that's really handy to know. Not really, but I mean, I've done a couple of things here, and like, what's it done? It didn't do any sorting. Well, here, right? I mean, what did it count? It counted the total of the name. Okay, fair enough. I mean, that's okay if you want to know how many bits of war you got, but it's a bit useless, I think. All right. Okay. This doesn't make any sense, actually. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to go back in here, and I'm going to go to filter, and I'm going to take it off. I'm going to go okay. Right, that makes more sense. All right. Now it's doing something. It's sorting it by the name. Everything, see, A's at the top, the F's, the M's. All right. That's what we need. Oh, that's what it does. I mean, this example here teaching us nothing really. Well, it's everything that's of a war, yeah, type, or in a war, yeah, the Viper, everything, yeah. Cheating, yeah. So you want to, for example, you can cost that, yeah. You can cost how much space you've got, as in cavity. Yeah, how much? Yeah, it's really wonderful. But that's what I was trying to get at. So it's doing this footer. So let me just go back into here, into the sorting and grouping, and get rid of this atomize every instance option down here. Now, let's get rid of that. Go okay. So what have we got? Okay, so it's a smaller list, and it's giving us still a total of 29 of those. So that's more compact, you know. Right. Austral bricks, we've got. Austral bricks, we've got. The cost is that. I know it's Austral bricks because I put it in there, and it's telling me that. And total units of brick. Total cost, we haven't got that price. So if I want to, in this situation here where I'm listing perhaps all my different walls and whatever I've put in the filter, I want to quickly get a price for each one, and perhaps I want to, you know, maybe substitute some walls for something else so I can see if I can get the price cheaper. If it's not brick and if it's concrete brick, then, you know, it might work out better. So what we're going to do here is go into sorting and grouping. Let's go into grand totals. Put a tick there. See what we get. Nothing. So total cost is not happening for us. Total cost is not happening for us. I'm not impressed. Have we not done that before? We've got, yeah. Oh, the other ones, no. Oh, yeah. Well, no, because it should still come up. I thought for that. But yeah, you're right. Let's just have a look at. Let's see what else we got. Sorting. It should come up, but grouping is sorting. Let's take off this footer. Well, this footer just tells us that. Oh, hold on. Grand totals, total count, and totals. Oh, hold on. Total count and totals. This is just counting. Yeah, count and totals. Surprised it doesn't do that. You know, grand total. Interesting. It doesn't do it. Let's just go back and put this material name again. Just have a look what's going on. equals masonry brick. Go OK. All right. Okay. So then we just go back again and get rid of the bits that we changed. Just put the footer. Get rid of that. Itemize every instance. What did we have before? We've got all that. So we just want to. I have not done the grand totals yet. Have we missed that? Is there another formula we didn't do? Hey? No. Oh yeah, we should be able to get it. Yeah, that's right. We should just total it all up. It comes up. Okay. Appearance. No, not appearance. Sorting. Yeah. Mine is not working. How come mine is not working? I'll sort it out. Hang on. All right. So thanks for finding that. So yeah, here. I don't know. Okay, so that tick I didn't follow page 68, which said, well, it didn't actually say it, I don't think, but it looks like it's there, but did it actually say that? Then it said a tick. It's just always there, and I never really noticed it. But that's this is really good that you found that error in there, so it's okay then. And everyone else obviously found it, or but he hasn't actually. Oh, yeah, and then we've got to go to what, appearance or formatting, grouping. Then grand totals. Okay, so if I go, there you go. Now we're getting two lots because I don't need that. I'm getting two lots because I got the footer as well.
Yes.
You know, so you really only need the footer, don't you? I would have thought it should have worked.
Yeah.
And it does work now. It didn't a minute ago. Oh well. Anyway. All right, so what does that mean? Basically, now if you go back to filter, and now that we've got that working, honestly, going to get rid of that. And then go back into, now what we're getting here, we're getting, it's hard to know because there's no prices for other things, but we can put in some prices in here just for the sake of it, like for the concrete casting, you might put in, it might be $100, I don't know. Teal gypsum. I'm doing this 100. I'll put a price there. Yeah, I can. All right, so we are getting 29. Well, this is if I also just so it looks a bit better. If I also go to sorting and grouping and get rid of what am I doing here? Footer, not filter. Here, itemize every instance. Add that in and the footer, right? So we have that. So now it makes a bit more sense because we're going through the air barrier and we're saying it's $123 per whatever, and there's 29 of those air barriers and it's going to cost us $50,000. Then we've got concrete in place, it's going to cost us $76,000. I didn't do anything about the finishes. You can put prices in here, it will work. I'll give you a total here. All right, in the end, it's going to give you like nothing. Well, nothing yet. If I go to sorting and grouping again and add grand totals, then it's going to give us the 224 of those walls, and it's going to cost you 143,000 or so to build. All right. So that's So it can be powerful, but really, you don't. I only did this so you can actually see the separation. You really wouldn't want to list each one, unless you wanted to see the square meter each for each one. So you'd probably be more likely to be over here and just going no itemize every list, every instance. You have a footer, yes. So that bit up the top that we initially did was actually the footer for one particular wall, which was the concrete, this one, the masonry brick. All right, so that was $17,000, and then we got a grand total here for all the wars. It's going to be $142,000. All right, that's because we have here the grand totals. But if I take the footer out, obviously that bottom one will go and the rest will stay in there. And if I then also go back and add what it told us, it's totally going backwards, and just to understand it, and just go down here and add the brick in there. That's the total cost for just the brick. Interesting to see what happens now if I go and add the grand totals. The same, because the filter is only acting on just the brick. All right. Okay, so that's it. That's done and overdone it. Whew. All right. That rocks. Well, there is one little thing I think with this one, and material takeoff. Test material takeoff. Hey, getting me to mess with it. Yeah. Basically, that's what you're doing. Yeah, you just. I mean, you messed a lot with it, and you can just obviously if you add another. If we go to page 270. Here, 270 here, somewhere in here, they're getting you to swap over one of these walls here for a brick or something, and you can see that this gets populated. And this is what you were saying before. If you in an office you have this standard schedule already to go, and then as you add walls into it, it just populates, and that's what that's doing. So here, yeah, so now before this one here had nothing in it. Now it was up here. It was this one here, didn't have anything in it, and I added this wall into it. I changed that wall into EIFS, and all of a sudden EIFS, yeah, has value now and comes up. So simple. Optional create a percentage based calculated value. What does this do? Using the scheduled quantities created, create a new area rentable or something. So where we're doing that in schedules, which one are we using again? We're just going to create a new schedule. Okay, all right. This is not that hard. Let's just do that and go on a bit of a break. All right, let's. I think it's using the same file, so we'll just use the same file. All right. I didn't end up putting this on the sheet, but what sheet was it? Not too many sheets anyway. One or two maybe. Yeah. So if I drop this into, first of all, you might have done it already, but I'll just bring mine here just to see how it lines it all up. Beautiful. All right, and again here, I suppose we should be able. No, we can't actually change this here. Bit of a shame, but we can actually move this back. Oh, it moves all together, so we'll have to get these lined up in the other form. But anyway, okay, so we're going to do another schedule, aren't we? So it's the quantities, we said. So it's quantities, new schedule, quantities. Do not save. Close that. All right, quantities. And it's going to be areas rentable. There's an option there for that. Okay, that. And we're going to add the fields name and area. So okay, name and area, name, area. Right, and then we're going to do a calculated value, and it's going to be okay, calculated value. It's going to be over an area, so it'll be sorry, calculated value. It's a percentage, isn't it? Yeah, so I'll just change the percentage. That's the area, yes. Grand total, yes. Click OK. What kind of, give it a name. Percentage of total area. All right, so then that's it. And just put it in. Okay, that. All right, so that's what it is. And then I'm just going to go to 103, drag the percentage of total area. Yeah, there it is. Just make this a bit bigger. What's going on here? To take off appearance to get rid of that blank row. Oh, did I not do it? Blank row before. What am I doing here? Appearance. I got rid of the blank row, but it's not updating. But anyway, I don't know what's going on. Give up tonight. All right, so that's that. I don't actually know why it does this. I haven't looked into it. Why we've got 2 9 square meters there. Or do I? Shared space. Maybe I do. Let's have a look. Material takeoff. Sorting footer. It's not atomizing every instance, but if it was, what do we get? Nothing, still the same. Grand totals, no footer. What does that do? Nothing. I'm not sure why it's a shared space, unless I'm not sure why it's like that, and I get that every time, but I haven't really worked it out. But yeah, here's the color scheme basically for this 590 area. Apparently there's 228 square meters and so on. Macy's in there. But the shared area here, it's got like, it's got 2 spaces. But then again, there's possibly 2 spaces there, but then the others, it's only a single one of each. So, if I had two of these grey ones, possibly would have done the same thing. But here it just atomizes each one, and I don't know why it's doing that. I would have thought if I didn't atomize every one, then it should be okay. But it's not. So I don't know what the problem is anyway. The example that they're giving us in the book, what does it look like? It's okay, I think, in there. Or is it? Oh no, it's the same here too. But it doesn't make sense. Shared space, I would have thought it's like 18.02 square meters. Just have 1 row, not 2. Anyway, obviously he's not going to tell us how to do it, and I don't know how to do it, so obviously that's what it does. But I thought I did that anyway. But anyway, I'm pressing. Let's see. So here you went take off. Oh, you put it on or take off? One is off already. Put it on. And do anything. Anyway, we won't worry. Maybe it's something to do with the percentage thing, but something's wrong. So I got rid of this row, I thought, but it's still there. So blank row is gone. So thin grid lines, take them off. What does that do? Oh, that's not there. Nothing is working on mine, so I'm just going to leave it. It's just decided it's not going to work. Yeah, so interesting. What is this? Is this on the sheet? Okay, so this one here is which one is that? Top of slab. Oh, that's not the one then. Sure. Area rentable. Yeah. So that's a room there. And over here, it's a room. Interesting. Yeah, that's what it is, but it doesn't make. Yeah, but it doesn't make sense. Yeah. Like if I call this one space 1, space 2. Oh, let's change the color. So it's added one. So definitely, they just added one. Yeah. So other way, we're not going to get them to be one space unless we actually have to make it into our room. Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. Yeah. All right. All right about that. That's another subject. Yeah. All right. All right. We'll leave it there. What we're going to talk about after the break, we'll have a break and we'll come back and talk about something else. All right. Will be a surprise.